March 27, 1964. The world's second most powerful recorded earthquake hits Alaska.
In Anchorage, Alaska's largest city, buildings collapse. Streets and homes slip into the earth. Out in the Gulf of Alaska, the ocean bottom seems to sink, then heaves upward 50 feet, sending a giant wave towards shore.
What happened was the whole Gulf of Alaska and Prince William Sound just sort of tilted, and so near shore, near Alaska, that region sank, and then out at sea, the seafloor raised up.
Susie Bassam, a molecular biologist at the University of Oregon.
And so things that were submarine platforms before suddenly were lifted above sea level, and then silt could come in and build more island.
And with more island came new freshwater ponds. Those newly created bodies of water turned out to be the testbed for a natural evolutionary experiment on a finger-sized fish called the three-spined stickleback.
I've been given an opportunity as one of the only players, the only one right now, to be inducted in the Hall of Fame with Tommy John surgery.
The great Atlanta Braves pitcher John Smoltz at his induction ceremony in Cooperstown, New York yesterday, July 26th. He was 34 when he had the procedure in which a damaged ulnar collateral ligament in the arm is replaced by a tendon from another part of the body.
It's an epidemic. It's something that is affecting our game. It's something that I thought would cost me my career, but thanks to Dr. James Andrews and all those before him, performing the surgery with such precision has caused it to be almost a false read, like a Band-Aid you put on your arm. I want to encourage the families and parents that are out there to understand that this is not normal to have a surgery at 14 and 15 years old.
Smoltz then talked about why he thinks so many kids and early career pros wind up needing Tommy John surgery.
Every throw a kid makes today is a competitive pitch. They don't go outside. They don't have fun. They don't throw enough.
America's problem with obesity is well known, and more cats and dogs are also suffering from obesity. Now veterinarians have found that another favorite animal is in danger of serious health problems due to being just too fat: horses. Horses in Virginia were found to be experiencing a big increase in cases of laminitis. That's a condition where the connective tissue between the hoof and bone falls apart. It's what got the racehorse Barbaro. Researchers at the Virginia-Maryland Regional College of Veterinary Medicine theorized that the laminitis increase might be related to an epidemic of obesity, which could bring about chronic inflammation and other deleterious conditions. So they examined 300 horses randomly chosen from over 100 farms during the summer of 2006, and they found that just over half, 51%, were either overweight or obese, and for the same reasons as people, too many calories and too little exercise. The horses may not be overeating, though. Modern pasture plant materials were themselves bred to help foraging animals like cattle pack the weight on faster. Looks like horses may have been cowed into becoming fat.
Seasonal flu typically hits senior citizens harder than most other age groups. In fact, some 90% of flu-related deaths are estimated to occur in adults 65 and older. But with pandemic influenzas, like bird or swine flu, it's a different story. Take the 2009 H1N1 flu. In that outbreak, adults over 65 actually suffered the fewest infections of any age group. That anomaly suggests they might have some sort of built-in immunity. Now researchers say the seniors' secret may be in their spit. Researchers sampled saliva from 180 children, adult, and elderly volunteers. Then they isolated proteins from the saliva and tested how well the inhibitory proteins stuck to two strains of H9N2 bird flu. Turns out elderly men and women had significantly more such proteins that interfere with the flu virus, which researchers say could boost the seniors' resistance to bird flu. Those results appear in the Journal of Proteome Research. The next step, researchers say, is to develop an oral or nasal spray based on these proteins, which might give people of all ages a chance to send the flu a lethal loogie.